And we're back on Putt, Pass, and Pitch. Tonight, the NFL Quarterly Review Show. We're missing Raj tonight. He could not miss a single pitch of the A's-Yankees game that is currently going on. So we brought back our beloved Astro.
I don't love y'all, man. I don't know y'all like that, man.
We love you, so
It's all good.
that's
It's
what I
all
said.
good,
That's
bro.
what I meant. So, start off with our quarterly awards. Vic, start us off with your MVP through
Well,
4 weeks in the NFL.
I take pride in being right a lot. And it happens a lot. I don't know why. Just whatever I say, it's always true. Patrick Mahomes, that was my preseason pick for MVP. It's ringing true right now. 15 touchdowns total, no picks. Right at 1,200 yards. We got a 4-0 squad. Couple big games coming up.
Yeah, show you.
Yeah.
We're going to see where we stand here in 2
games
weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to see.
So
Let's see it.
That quarterly award, that's good.
It might go straight out the window here in about 12 days.
It's staying
Yeah.
right here.
All right,
But yeah, that's an easy pick for me.
Marcus.
My MVP is going to a man that, if you look at the stats, is doing a lot better than Patrick Mahomes right now. Also undefeated, Jared Goff. Better completion percentage, more yards,
Okay, I can get on board with this. Hollywood
less,
Goff.
little less touchdowns, 2 picks.
Yep.
Throwing the ball, average. You think Mahomes' average completion has to be higher, right? Incorrect. It is not. Goff has a higher average per completion.
You and your damn stats.
Stats do
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Stats
You
do
and
not
your
lie.
damn
Stats do
If you
not
watch
lie.
Patrick Mahomes, he is a gunslinger. He has more arm talent than Jared Goff. Jared Goff
That doesn't-
is solid, but Jared Goff also has a better defense. Patrick Mahomes has to score almost every single drive, or
Okay,
they're
if-
losing the game.
If he has better defense, he has more opportunities to score. Correct?
Wait, what?
They get shorter fields.
No, he doesn't have the pressure of scoring every time. I'm just saying,
How's that?
Patrick Mahomes means way more to his team than Jared Goff right now.
Are we sure
Yes.
the Rams defense is like that?
The Rams defense they came off against your boy Kirk Cousins. He looked good.
No, they look
He looked good.
fool.
Kirk Cousins didn't look good.
Yeah, he looked really good because he's like that. You like that. He's like that. But the Rams defense hasn't looked great through these. They've gotten a couple timely pick sixes, but it's been kind of bend, don't break. Would you agree? I wouldn't say it's been elite. What are you trying to imply? You got 2 really top end players on that defense. Other than that, it's not, I wouldn't say pedestrian, but
That's gonna be a top 10 defense by the end of the year.
okay, top.
That'd be top 10.
Okay.
And what's the Chiefs? 32, not top 10.
That has to do with the offense. That-
Yes, because that's just makes my point that Patrick Mahomes has to do more. He has to do more.
But he hasn't done more. Like, if you look
Oh,
at
he
the
hasn't?
stats- No, if you look
He
at
hasn't
the
thrown.
stats,
He doesn't have 15 total touchdowns. That's not doing
touchdowns,
more.
That's it. Everything else is gone.
Oh, really? Because Goff has to score every single possession.
Let's see. Let's look at the scores of Goff's games. He's played close games too. He played a close game against the Chargers, a close game against Minnesota.
Okay.
He blew out Arizona, and he had an Oakland. So they've
Yeah.
scored over 30 in every game. Has the Chiefs done that?
We scored 27 one game. What are you
Who's-
trying to
who's-
say?
who's-
What are you trying to say?
who's-
That doesn't make sense.
It's really between those 2 guys, man. It's really a toss-up for me. It depends on how I'm feeling for the day. I would say my preseason MVP pick was Kirk Cousins. Not gonna lie, I wish I could still be on that wagon right now, but I can't because the team's record's not really matching up to that. So my MVP through 4 games is Drew Brees.
Wow.
Okay,
Yes,
I like
sir. Drew
I like
Brees. Drew Brees it looks like he's defying time over there, huh? And I know I said, don't kill me for what I said on the last podcast. I said he's got 2 years left. I still believe that shit. In 2 years, in 2 years, Drew Brees will be done playing football. But That's a prolific offense they got over there, man. And they're 3-1. I know y'all want to hold on to the undefeated stuff, and that's cool through 4 games. But I'm doing a little bit of projecting too, because click on the Rams schedule for me. Who do the Rams play this week actually? Because the Chiefs will not be undefeated after this week, so that won't matter anymore.
At Seattle, at Denver, and at San Francisco is the next.
So Goff might take a little charge, but after the Chiefs lose these next 2 games, which they're gonna do.
That's such a lot.
After the Chiefs lose these next 2 games, which they're gonna do, then the coast to be clear for Drew Brees to be sitting pretty as the number 1 seed in the MVP discussion, and that's how I see that.
Seed?
It's hard for me to it's in like Pat Mahomes. He's looking real. I'm not gonna lie. Man said he was gonna win MVP this year, and I laughed in his face.
Everybody did. I'm coming at all y'all when he wins this. When he wins this MVP, everybody, watch out. You might want to block me.
The
on Twitter.
Chiefs are losing their next 2 games.
You already are blocked.
That's fine.
The Chiefs are losing their next 2 games. Period.
All right, let's talk about Raj. I know Raj had Rodgers as MVP.
Yeah.
No.
He has struggled, kind of. Wouldn't you guys say struggled?
I'm helping out.
Only 7 touchdowns, only 1 pick though, but only 1,100 yards, 63% completion percentage. So he's not looking too good. Another award is the Defensive Player of the Year. Who's been your quarterly Defensive Player of the Year?
Don't do it.
This is tough. But Chris did call this. He called his Bears looking good this year. And Khalil Mack is looking real. The Raiders made a real mistake.
Leading the charge. I told y'all.
Right now, through just 4 games, 17 tackles, 5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, and a pick. I mean, not only is he making...
Hold on. Where that pick went?
Did I go to the house?
To the crib.
Okay, yeah, I went to the house. So he's got a touchdown too. So not only is he getting his individual stats, but I feel like he changed that team dynamic too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the whole
I'm
team.
glad.
They're rallying
Shake
around
my
him.
head, man. I'm glad we could agree on something tonight, man. I'm glad we could agree on something tonight because
he changed it.
Khalil Mack changed the culture in Chicago, and while I got laughed out of the building for picking Chicago to make the playoffs,
and
I'm right.
Yep.
I know I'm right.
Hey, you said Minnesota too, so like you got 2 in that same division.
Yeah, I got 2 in that division. The Packers won't be in the playoffs. Period.
That's tough.
Aaron Rodgers won't be. He'll be watching from home this year, just like he did last year. Because he's injury prone. He gets hurt a lot. Right now he's been limping around and whatnot. He's
so disrespectful.
He's diva. He's got the same diva mentalities that plays different stars in other leagues.
All right,
but what?
You know where you're going with this.
Where am I going?
Keep going.
Oh.
Keep going.
See, it's
this is the NBA talk. This is the
knows
NBA. I just talked this man too much.
I
talked this man too much.
Khalil Mack was an instant change of the culture to a team, and I already thought the defense was great before. Now it's elite, and they're playing like that every week. And now Trubisky's starting to find his rhythm. Okay. All right. Okay.
So that's your deep boy?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many times I gotta say it?
We'll go to mine. I mean, it's hard to argue against what Khalil Mack has done, but let's go to another top 5 defense that had no talent at the beginning of the year. You remember watching
I
that
said
episode?
no young talent, but yeah.
No young talent. This man ain't young. This is like his 3rd or 4th year in the league.
Yep. Keep
DeMarcus Lawrence, 16 in tackles, 5.5 sacks, and a fumble recovery. The man has played great. 3 sacks against the Lions. Top 5 defense. I wouldn't say he alone changes the culture. Chris Richard has done a great job with the DBs kind of helping him out. But that's kind of a sleeper. I mean, I'll still give it to Khalil Mack for these first 4 weeks, but I wouldn't sleep on DeMarcus.
Oh, no, hold up. Keep that same energy you had out there.
No, I did not say it.
Please now.
No.
You can't. That same energy.
On the camera,
You said DeMarcus Lawrence was defensive
No, I
player
did
of
not.
the year.
I said that I said he led the league in sacks.
DeMarcus Lawrence, me.
Yeah, because he's leading the league in sacks. I never said defensive player of the year. You can't Khalil Mack, the sack fumbles, like all that. You can't argue against it.
I'm not here to agree with y'all tonight.
Hey man, when a guy does that, you kind of got to Gotta agree.
Fair enough.
All right. We got the awards in. Let's switch gears. We purchased a lot of stock a couple weeks ago in Fitzmagic. Not only
Who did?
I did.
Oh yeah.
Chris
Me
did.
too. Me too.
We all did.
Me too.
Anyways,
Hey, I'm sorry, boss. We told you that we weren't gonna do this, but
this is tough.
we gotta talk about
But,
this.
So yeah, we purchased a little stock. He's not even gonna be the starting QB anymore. That Bucs team is not looking good. They just got ran out. They got ran out of the stadium. They shouldn't even showed up. They shouldn't even showed up.
See, I have a take on this. I mean, I know Jameis is your future, but why would you take him out? I would
That's
start
tough.
Fitzpatrick.
It was almost like it was mop-up time, but then when they named Jameis a starter, it just didn't make any sense to me. That's just like not believing. That's just not believing in Fitzmagic.
He literally.
There's no reason to
The
believe
first 3 weeks, none of that was his fault. They could have been 3-0. The Steelers game was a great game, but that Bears game, that's all.
No.
You can have one bad game.
There's no reason to believe in Fitzmagic anymore. You want to know why? Fitzpatrick is. I bought into the hype just because of all the shiny weapons and toys that the offense had. I blame myself for this. I knew I shouldn't have fell for that false hype. They have no running game whatsoever. Peyton Barber is terrible. Awful. 16 carries for 22 yards. Are you kidding me? And then the rest of you guys. They don't use Deshaun Jackson enough anymore. Fine. Ryan Fitzpatrick only performs when there's nothing expected out of him. Week 1 and 2, he sneaks up on everybody. Destroys the Saints. The score was a little deceptive. Week 2.
No, they destroyed them. Yeah, it was even close.
Week 2, you handled the Super Bowl champions. Week 3, Fitzpatrick is the reason they lost.
Or the picks were off the hands.
He's the reason they're in the game, though, too.
Two of the picks were off the receivers.
Yeah. No. Y'all go stop. Here's what y'all gonna stop doing. Y'all gonna stop trying to absolve quarterbacks of blame when they give direct points to the other team. You don't get to throw a pick 6, and you don't get the Hulk share of the blame for the whole game.
But wasn't that off someone's hands?
No, it was a horrible throw.
Okay, that was the only one that wasn't off their hands. So he had 2 of them off their hands, and then
there were some drops in that game. Yes, that game was winnable.
Very.
2 touchdown drops.
But if Jameis was active for that game, the plug would have been pulled even sooner, I believe.
But what has Jameis shown?
Jameis has shown he's good in garbage time. That's about it. And he's...
What has Ryan Fitzpatrick shown? He's good for 2 weeks?
That's better than Jameis?
Oh, my God.
400 yards in 3
We talking about the same Ryan Fitzpatrick who threw literally 6 interceptions in a game against the Chiefs.
Yeah, that was garbage.
Was it last year or the year before? It was one of them years.
2 years ago,
Yeah. What are we talking about? I'm done with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Well,
Delete the last podcast.
We can't roll with that.
All right, so we're going to talk a lot about our predictions from our episode 1, and I know Chris wasn't there, but we know his predictions because he let us know about his prediction for.
Yeah, no BS.
So we're going to talk
No
about
BS.
our good predictions so far and our bad predictions so far. So I'll start off with my bad prediction.
Yep.
Chiefs fans.
Can we get an apology? A sincere
What's
apology?
up?
Copy, please.
No, I'm not going to say sorry to the Chiefs fans because I can still be right.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah, you could be.
They could
but
still.
you're not.
What did I say they were going? 9-7 or 8-8 or something?
I think you said 8-8 with a wild card.
Yeah.
You said 8-8 with a wild card.
Still could happen. You never know. I mean, one Demaryius Thomas hard good route away from being down a game in the division, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, I was wrong about the Chiefs through these first 4 weeks. So, yeah, delay a game, good save. I mean,
Oh yeah, but we're not going to mention the 4 or 5 holding penalties on Justin Houston though.
bro, there's a
Bro,
holding
if
on
they don't
every
call it
play
holding
in
in
the
the
NFL.
MIAA, they're not calling it in the NFL. I don't want to stop.
Okay, but you
They-
guys.
it's-
Y'all
this-
not holding.
okay,
Y'all not holding Von Miller every play.
For
No, he just runs by
Or
us.
y'all just getting clean blocks on Von Miller.
Von
every
Miller
play?
runs by us and we just roll out. It's not tough.
Exactly what I was saying. Easy little clean little rollout throws all day. But
Dak, what's your nickname for Dak?
We're not talking
No,
about
no, no,
Dak
I didn't hear
Prescott.
what's
though.
your thing?
We're
I
not
don't
talking
want to talk about Dak Prescott
We're
right
talking
now.
about
What's
the
Dak
Chiefs.
doing on that throw?
We're talking about the
Skipping
Chiefs.
it. That's all he does. Skips throws.
We're talking about the Chiefs.
Okay.
Why are you bringing up my quarterback when we're talking about the
Because
Chiefs?
you're talking about my QB. That's
Yeah,
my
so
quarterback.
Let's talk about
That's
him.
my
Let's talk about him for a little bit.
Let's talk about it. There's not a lot bad to say.
Don't you think the system might be out on him now?
The jury is out on Patrick Mahomes.
Do what?
They know now.
Huh?
They shut
Do
him
what?
down.
Finish the game and they win. He had like 130 yards through 3 quarters.
And what do you have in the fourth? When is winning time? 172 touchdowns.
That's bad coaching.
So you can blame. So it's never Patrick Mahomes playing well. It's either bad coaching, bad team, bad scheme, lucky rollout, lucky
No,
throw,
I never said it was a lucky
play.
rollout.
Use was to your advantage, but you getting 8 a pop and you just stop running the ball in the 4th quarter.
Bro, what happened when we needed to stop? What happened? It was 23-20. The Broncos got the ball. What'd they do the first 2 plays? Ran it right up the middle for -1 yards. What'd they do the next play? Sack. What'd we do? 6. Ball game.
Here's my
I know that
Here's
whole
my thing.
game.
Listen.
I watch those highlights too much right
Only thing that I'm saying is when a team stops letting him roll to the right and let his receivers break off their routes and throw wide open throws, it's going to be a whole different story.
So how are you going to stop his athleticism?
Mahomes,
Stay in your
he
lanes.
didn't struggle with pressure. He didn't struggle with the pressure the other night.
No one was open. He tried to throw to Kelsey like 3 or 4 times. He was covered.
Best time
now
he
Kelsey
can't
covered.
get open.
He was. What did he do in the 4th quarter? Like I already said, 7 for 76 and a touchdown. Oh yeah, and about rolling to the right, we all saw what Patrick Mahomes could do with the left too. So
A
Let's
wide
just be
open
real.
3-yard little shovel, nice.
what quarterback in the league
Romo
makes
did
play?
that all the time.
Oh my
Flicked it with his
God.
right like that.
Oh,
He did. He did. He would roll to his left and get a little shovel. You know, Rodgers does that too. It's not something new. All right.
with Von Miller on their back. Yeah, okay. Let's just stop talking about that. We all know Patrick Mahomes is like that. We know he's like that. There's nothing. There's no evidence against it.
All right, Bill. Let's talk about your good prediction or your bad prediction actually.
Bad prediction. I've got a couple iffy ones right now. I had the Vikings. I think at 10.
Iffy blinking. Oh my bad. My bad.
I had the Vikings at the wild card. I mean, this is kind of a do or die game for them going to Eagles. And then I had the Saints going 8-8. They're 3-1 right now, but I mean they could have lost to the Browns. Their offense is looking good.
Are you tired of
their
him saying
defense-
coulda, shoulda? Like
It's a,
he keeps on saying that stuff. Like it's a W or
you
an
do
L.
like throwing. You do like
You
throwing
said
that coulda,
They
woulda,
could
shoulda
have been
around.
4-0. They could have done this. They could have done that.
You do
They
like throwing
didn't
that
do
around.
it.
Okay, you said the Broncos could have stayed in their rushing lanes. Could have
No,
done it.
I
Why
said
didn't they do it?
that's
Oh,
why
not
didn't they
what
do
we
it?
said.
No, that's
What
not.
did you say?
That's not what we said.
What did you say?
We said
They-
strategically,
Oh.
it's not smart to keep doing what you're doing. It's not working. Do something else. We didn't say could have done anything.
Okay, anyways. The Saints have shown, I'm not going to say coulda, woulda, or shoulda, because I'm not allowed apparently.
Okay.
The Saints have shown,
You say you weren't
I'm
allowed.
just saying you just say it a
Vulnerable.
lot.
You
You just say it a
like
lot.
doing it a lot.
That's it.
Don't get mad. I keep
Okay,
cutting you
I'll-
off. Don't
yeah,
get mad.
can I
Don't
talk
get mad.
once?
Don't get mad.
It's alright. It's alright. All right, we're listening. I'm listening.
Okay, so the Saints have shown they're vulnerable. So I don't feel like that 8-8's a bad pick. But I mean, they probably go like 9-7, 10-6. They look pretty good.
What about your Steelers prediction to win the division?
Yeah, I had the Steelers on them too. Bengals are looking good.
The Ravens are looking good.
Ravens look pretty good too. Oh, it's the Steelers division to lose though.
Flacco.
They got a big game this week. It's almost a
This
do
is
or
a do or
die.
die game for both Atlanta and
Yeah, is it at Atlanta? I think it is. I think it is. That's a do or die for both of them.
And then another kind of do or die game I would feel like is Philadelphia and Minnesota.
Nah, that's not do or die for Philadelphia
Nah, yeah.
because their division is full.
Don't let the
Agreed.
Cowboys get too far ahead.
Cowboys have won by a
That's
combined
gonna
9
be that's
points
gonna
at
be one of
home.
them. That's gonna be one of them 8-8, 9-7 type
Yeah,
divisions.
yeah.
You know, because everybody in that division is full.
That's a garbage division.
That
That's
is a
really
that is a
bad.
pretty weak division over there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna fly with you. But listeners, listen. Before the season, I picked the Minnesota Vikings to go to the Super Bowl, and right now we're looking a little flimsy right now. We lost to the Bills a couple weeks ago. Got embarrassed by the Bills. My $84 million man, he's been looking really good this year for the most part.
He's been looking good.
Been dropping some dimes.
Yeah.
Your cousin?
My first cousin.
Yeah.
Kurt. I still got faith, but if they lose this week, I'm out. Keep it
You're
real.
out of it?
Hold on.
They got an easy schedule. Though.
If they can,
It's coming up's pretty easy.
if they can get out of this stretch, beat the Eagles this week, and I'm sitting good.
Yeah.
Sitting real good.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, they're gonna beat the Eagles. I'm not betting nothing on that. But we're gonna beat the Eagles this week.
That's your
Me and Kurt, man. That's
Yeah,
my
you and
man.
Kurt. That's your
Me
guy.
and Kurt, man.
All right, Mark. Good prediction.
My good prediction?
Yeah.
Let's go back to that running back debate.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You had who ahead of Ezekiel Elliott?
I had Le'Veon. Le'Veon, Gurley, DJ, Kareem, Zeke.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the league leader in rushing,
Yep.
Ezekiel Elliott, only player to average over 100 yards per game on the ground. By far, average 16 more per game. This man, David Johnson, dang, he's way down here. Only 187 yards.
Why is that my man?
It might be a wrap.
Because
for
you-
David Johnson.
David Johnson.
Yeah, you kind of.
The Cardinals are terrible.
It might be a wrap for David Johnson.
And
Patrick
Kareem,
Peterson's the only talent on that team.
Kareem Hunt before this last game.
You got to count all the games, bro.
I know.
You
Okay,
don't
Zeke
you
for
don't-
this
I
last
don't-
game
you
wasn't
don't get to
that
count.
impressive.
I'm just
You
saying
don't get to
he
count
was
Zeke.
averaging like two or 3 yards a carry. Kareem Hunt was. He was
Okay.
not looking good. So
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Oh, he was not like. That's such a lie. We were throwing the ball and scoring almost every possession, so that's not why he wasn't looking good. But anyways, go ahead.
But I'm just saying, y'all need to listen up about this man Zeke.
No one is saying he's bad. No one is saying Zeke is bad. He's just a good running back. He's a good runner.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, that one pass. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you the pass.
He's had 15 for 125. He's no Gurley out of the backfield, but he's no
Yeah.
slouch. He scored a touchdown on the screen, and then
What is our end game here? Is Zeke the best running back in the league?
No,
he's a close second behind.
I'd say Gurley.
He's a close.
What's it
second.
looking like? It's looking like
I don't like. See,
it's looking like Kamara almost. It's looking like Gurley, Kamara, Zeke. That's what it's kind of looking like to me.
I mean, honestly, Gurley only has 194 yards receiving. Zeke has 150. Zeke
How many
has
touchdowns did Gurley ever receiving though? I feel like it's like
2,
yeah,
and Zeke has 1.
Zeke's got one.
I mean,
I don't know. I feel like Gurley's more lethal out of the backfield. I feel like they run more like screens to him and stuff.
Kamara's looking pretty good. I mean,
Kamara's a
he's only got 275 on the ground though, but he's got 336 on the air.
336.
Yeah,
That's 5 a carry to him.
he's got 35 receptions for 336. Zeke's average per carry is up to 5.8. So
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Yeah,
solid.
that's pretty good.
McCaffrey's kind of sneaking in there too.
Yeah,
I mean,
McCaffrey's having a good year.
And they're on a bye, so that doesn't really.
yeah, through 3 games, he's had 90 a game. He's second in that yards a game.
Yeah.
So
All
I mean,
right.
that's just one of my good.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a
I
great
mean, the
one.
Saints. I had the Saints.
Yeah, the
win
Saints
the
looking good.
division. Let's see what else. I don't know.
Not too many good ones.
I was kind of high on San Francisco. That's not looking too good.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
What's your?
What's my good one? Well,
No,
Chiefs at 12-4. Easy pick.
everything with you it just comes back to these Chiefs, bro.
Because I put my stock
But
in
what's
them.
gonna happen when they
I put my
start falling
stock
off?
in the
Then what's
Chiefs.
gonna happen?
It's the same old Chiefs. We do this every year.
No.
We do this every year. Chiefs fans, y'all are so phony, bro.
You see how I get cut off every time I talk? But anyways, Chiefs at 12-4 is a great pick so far. The Browns looking good. I got a little hate on that.
Where? Where do they look good? The Browns are the Browns.
We just talked about it out there.
They lose. No.
Okay, wait. Let me talk. Game 1, they tied. They missed 2 field goals to win it from 30 and 40 yards. Game 2, they miss an extra point that would have took the lead, and then they miss a game-tying field goal. Game 3, they win.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Okay. And then Game 4, what happens? They have a first down to win the game at the Raiders. That's crazy.
He said, shoulda,
Yo,
coulda,
listen, bro.
woulda. But
So the
it's
Browns
still
have-
the Browns.
What have the
It's still
Browns been doing?
So the Browns haven't looked good, is what you're trying to tell me. They don't
No.
look competitive.
Bruh,
Competitive is not.
they've been competitive.
When? They went 0-16.
They-
You're gonna say,
They always
Oh,
lose
okay.
close games.
So you
The
know-
Browns are the Browns. The Browns are going to lose football games.
So
That's
they've
what
been,
they do. They're the Browns.
This
They
whole
lose
show,
football
they've
games.
been making fun of me. But he just said they're competitive at 0-16. Just remember that.
What do you-
0-16. They've been competitive
So they
for a
lose
while.
The only reason they lost
0-16?
those close games
Oh
last year
my
is because they had
God.
the trash quarterback
This is
from Notre Dame
ridiculous.
playing all those games.
This is
He went 0-14. He's trash. Get him out of here. He's a bum. Khalil Mack
Okay,
went up to
but-
him here. Cookies. Give me that. Here.
But
Bum.
like, I don't know how you can say, like, what does competitive get you?
Bro,
It
they
gets you
literally
losses.
they're a
It gets
kicker away from being 3-1.
We said that about the Chargers last year. You didn't want to hear it. They're
And they were
kicking away from being
competitive.
12-4.
They were they not
But you don't want to hear that.
I literally said that. I literally said the Chargers should have been
What?
12-4 with a kicker.
But
You said you didn't care.
They're an accident waiting to happen. They are.
so are the Browns.
Yes, but they are competitive this year. Like I said they go 5-11. They have a great chance
Bring
of
up the
doing that.
Browns' close games from last year. Bring up the Browns' schedule from
All
last
right, I
year.
got you. But like I
Okay,
don't-
go ahead with your good prediction.
You kind of already talked about it. A little
Yeah, I already talked about it
Yeah.
a little bit, but just Chicago Bears. What else am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
They're real. They're for real.
bit. And arguably
I want the 27.
I know, but I'm just saying the Browns have played their easiest games already. The Jets and the Raiders. After that, I mean, they don't really.
I'm not talking about my good picks. I want to talk to you, bro. I want to talk to you. Me and you must just have different versions of competitive. Competitive.
Oh my.
Get out of here, bro.
21-18. 21-18 to start. Loss. 31-28 Colts. Loss. 12-9 in overtime.
17-14.
Loss. 17-14 loss.
19-7.
Yeah. 21,
19-10.
27-21 OT again. 28-24. It's like this is nothing new, but this
That's
is what
half
they
the
do.
season
Okay,
almost.
so
What they
6
do.
games. They're 4 and they've been competitive all 4. Could have won all 4.
And gave up 40-something one game, too.
And scored 40-some.
And lost. That competitive stuff, that's cool and all. I don't like you throwing that adjective around. That competitive stuff only gets you somewhere. It's about results, wins, and
Okay, but
losses.
you're just speaking with zero context. Like, I understand.
Now we
They
want,
have
now we
won
want
a lot.
context?
So at the end,
Now,
Yes.
now we're using
So,
context?
yes, with the context, the Browns literally are a kicker away from being 3-1, and a ref signaling first down from being 4-0. Disagree.
So,
If they have Harrison Butker from the Chiefs or Justin Tucker, are they 3-1 right now?
what are the Chiefs if delay a game is called?
you could go through
You can
every
argue-
single
you
team
can argue
and
we still
give
get it.
plays.
We still get it.
You can argue they'll still lose the game.
I can argue they won't get it either.
Well, based on that, we got a 2nd and 30.
So you're telling me that you want to go through every team
No, it's
and
just
say what they could have done to make
It's
this
just a
4-0
big,
because
it's
every
a huge
single
play.
every single team can have that. I can talk about the Cowboys. They could have done this. They should have done that. They before.
But what was the
They
big
didn't
play
do that.
against Carolina they lost on? Really nothing.
What?
There's nothing. If it doesn't come to your head right now, it's not a big play. The Browns, I can literally remember all the reason they lost every single game.
Yeah, they lost the last game because your number 1 overall quarterback turned it over 4 times, including a pick 6.
Or maybe because NFL wanted those ratings to get up a little bit
Oh.
after they signal a first down.
Oh, now you with the conspiracy.
The ratings,
Bro, anytime I try to bring
What
First
kind
down.
of what kind of ratings
And
are
then
they trying
take
to,
it back.
to do with the Browns?
But a game
and the
that's not
Raiders?
even on.
It's not even
Exactly.
on
It's not even on
national
national
Thank
TV.
you. Thank you.
What kind of ratings do you want?
Did you tune in after it went to overtime?
No,
Oh, you didn't?
no.
Okay.
Doesn't-
I did.
Doesn't matter. It's a
Not
Browns
on
versus
TV.
Raiders.
I'm not giving them no ratings. I might have watched it on Reddit. That ain't giving them no ratings.
I don't leak that.
Well, hey, shout out to Matt McCrane, former K-State kicker with the game-winning field goal in OT for the Raiders.
Okay.
Just a random fact. First game ever with the kick.
Can I just throw a Chiefs stat out there too?
Yeah, let's hear this. I've been waiting on this stat.
Okay, so everybody likes to hate on the Chiefs defense, right? Me included. This was brought to my attention the other day by Tanner Alrine. He said,
A ton stat.
he
Here we
said,
go.
look at the third down conversion percentage. Guess who's leading the league on defense?
Because they don't even ever get third downs. Teams don't even get to third down. They probably have the least amount of third down attempts in the league.
Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. There's no way I'm finding that stat, but right now the
yeah.
Chiefs are
Cool. Cool. So y'all defense good to get off the field. So there shouldn't be no problem getting off the field. Getting off the field, making plays. So y'all defense can't be that terrible. So go win these next 2 games and come back and talk to me. Come back and talk to
Why are
me.
you talking so big when I can't even argue because the games haven't been played?
No,
Look at the past.
Okay, but does that not
Look
make
what's-
does that
look what
was-
Look at the past.
Look what happened.
Yeah,
The last 4 games.
25. No, I'm looking at the last 25 years. And
Oh,
this
because
one
we have Pat
playoff
Mahomes for 25 years. But because Pat Mahomes is alive for those 25, all 25, right?
Y'all had prolific offenses in the mid 2000s. Priest Holmes, for God's sake, he had one of the best seasons ever.
I know, I watched every game. Yes.
Okay, but
Oh, you did?
Yes.
You
I was
did?
there as
does
well.
that, does
You
that
just said your earliest sports memory is 2005. I'm in 03 right now.
Well, I mean, I remember parts of Priest Holmes when he jumped over the pile for a win. That was about it.
But
I was
here's
really
what
young. I
I'm
was
saying
5
though.
years
Does that
old.
not
I'm
does
not
that not
gonna
make sense? A team like that, like, did Denver have many third downs? Like, when I was watching, it was first down run on first down, 2 yards to 2 yards, 2nd and 2, first down.
Let's look.
This third down conversion rate, like, what does that get you? If you can get to third down, if you can force teams to get to third down, you're telling me so now you believe in the defense?
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of negatives about the Chiefs defense.
And
Haven't been terrible on third down. Honestly, without the Chiefs defense,
okay, let's look at
Monday
this.
night, we don't win that game. They played pretty well. Best of the year.
Chargers game, they had 33 first downs.
Broncos went 2 for 11 on third down. That's a great defensive game.
11 third downs in the whole entire game.
Chiefs only
What's
had
the
15.
average? What's the average?
Probably like
Chiefs
13.
never get to third down either.
15's a lot of third downs in a game. We're arguing about a weird stat right now.
Yeah, that's why I don't believe in it.
Okay, so just because it's a Chiefs stat, you don't believe in it?
No. It's because there's no context to it. Like, their defense is still bad. I'm not saying their defense is good
I'm
because
done
it's
with the
on
Chiefs.
ton third down conversion stat.
It's a big stat of defense, getting off the field.
You know what's a big stat in defense? Total defense.
No, I agree. The
Guess who's
total
in the top
defense isn't
5?
bad.
Guess who's top 5 total
What's
defense?
your record?
Cowboys. Guess who's not top 5 total defense? Guess who's 32 total defense? Chiefs.
What's your guys' record?
All right.
What's your record?
We'll see in 2 weeks what our record is. And
What's your record?
We're 2 and 2.
And how many points do you guys won by at home?
Hey, in the NFL,
9?
a
9?
W is a W. No
You
matter
guys
who
beat
you
one
are.
of
All
We're
right.
sitting in the division by 7, and the Lions on a field goal.
All right. I did not.
You guys are looking
I did
great
not come
this year.
here to
Keep
be
it up.
mediator.
Keep
but
it up.
I'm cutting this. I'm
All
cutting
right,
this
go
off.
ahead, go ahead.
The Chiefs are losing to Jacksonville this week, and we'll talk about Week 6 or some other time. The Steelers are losing to the Falcons this week. Steelers fans, your season's over. The Cowboys are beating Houston. I'm rolling with the Cowboys.
Is that at Houston?
Yeah, at Houston. But Deshaun Watson starting to find his groove.
We'll see about that top 5 defense against the
So
Chargers.
we got something special coming to you on week 6. We got a big matchup. Chiefs versus Patriots. We are gonna have pandemonium in that living room out there.
They might not even be pandemonium. We might blow them out. He might be out a little early. He might be leaving
But-
a little early.
We are gonna get some footage from the game, get some reactions, and we'll post them for you guys. That'll be interesting because I need y'all to see what Bit does during this game. Like these games go, it's crazy. And
He's not gonna be doing
it's
much.
no,
for
but
this
it's crazy to me because when they're good, he's so like upbeat.
Whoa.
But when they start losing, you can't even say a word to him. He's sitting there like this. Don't talk to me. Don't hate. Nothing.
Okay, wait. That's any fan.
No. If I would have started a group chat like you did when the Cowboys were losing, when you
That
thought
was
they
me.
lost
You
the game,
left.
That was me.
I left the group because I
You
don't
know
care.
exactly
Because
what
I
happened
knew
to
he
you.
was going to win.
That was me.
But dare you do that to him? What does he do?
I don't know.
I leave the group chat just like you did.
We're gonna see
I
this
did the
week when
same
they
thing.
losing to Jacksonville. All right.
Okay, wait. Why are you just assuming? Let's give you. Why are they going to lose to the Jags? Give me one reason. One reason. Why are we losing the Jags at home? Why are we losing?
I think the athleticism
They're more talented.
and the elite.
They're more talented.
Yes.
On what?
It's a titanic matchup. All those offense over there are offensively versus all these weapons over here defensively. They're gonna clash. I think Mahomes throws his first pick this week.
Bro, he should have thrown 2 against Denver. We forgot to mention that. Wow.
I think Mahomes turns the ball over finally.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
You're right.
Yeah.
But hey,
I am right.
I'm just pulling out my
Right.
inner Vit.
Yeah.
Pulling out my inner Vit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm good, y'all.
look at this defense look at this offense for Jags. Just injured everywhere. That's
That's
tough.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, that's our quarterly recap. We'll have our picks on this, and Vit is leading the picks so far
Wasn't a question.
with me, and I'm only 4 games behind you.
And you're a savior on me.
Raj,
Oh.
come back, bro.
We need.
Yeah, we need Raj. Hopefully
Raj.
those
Hey,
A's are
let's
doing
see.
good.
Let's see what
Let's
this
check the
score
A's.
is.
Let's give Raj a shout out.
With my Yankees taking the 3-0.
Oh.
Yeah.
Raj, come back here and take your spot, bro.
All right, y'all.
It's a good show. We'll see y'all later. Week 6. Special things are coming to PPP.